Good morning, everybody. How's it going today? I am out on the Classic 350. Nothing really planned. Just gonna kind of cruise around. I gotta make a trip to town, pick the wife up something, so I figured I would just kind of go for a cruise on the bike. Use the saddlebags to pick up what she's after, so be able to get some riding in and do some errands. This little bike is great for errand runs and stuff like that. Just run into town for something quick and easy. As long as you're not needing to pick up anything too big, because these the saddlebags are pretty small. I want to say they're probably somewhere in the neighborhood of a 12-liter bag. So I mean, you can't pick up big stuff with them, but they'll definitely get you little things, and that's all I'm after today. Today's also finally one of the first cool days of the season. We finally had a cold front roll through, so I've got my jacket on today. It is the HWK Hawk Gear Amazon Adventure jacket. These things are great. Very pleased with the HWK gear jacket. It really fits the aesthetic of my DR650. You know, an adventure bike being an adventure jacket, it does fit that aesthetic a little bit better. But they're not bad. You know, it don't look bad even on this bike. They're a good looking jacket. So far been well made. Luckily I haven't taken a spill in it, but I do have CE rated armor and the elbow, shoulders, and back, which is nice to know it's there if I need it. I was lazy today and I just wore my blue jeans, so no armor in my legs. If I wreck, I just got leather boots to protect my feet, and that's it. So from the waist down, I might need a skin graft from waist to calf. But from calf to toe ought to be okay, and from navel to head ought to be okay. Let's not try to find out. But anyway, just a nice little cruising day. Nothing really going on. Bike's been great. I've had zero issues. Not a single complaint. I do have it paid off. I'm just waiting on the title to come in the mail, and once the title comes in, I'll get to sign it and it'll officially 100% be mine. Still really digging these little bars, little crash bars. They work great for an additional place to put your foot. They look really good. I would say probably the bags I really disliked when I got them. They just seemed really cheap, and I wasn't pleased with the bags. But now that I've had them for about 700 miles on the bike, and after I did my way of fixing them, I've been very happy with those. So I like having the bags. The Springer seat looks cool, and the Springer seat is comfortable, but I have to say that probably between the bags, the seat, and the engine protection, which gives me that additional foot, I have made this thing a lot better than it comes from the factory. I really like everything I've done to it. I've been super happy with everything I've changed on it. So last week I sent an email to Royal Enfield requesting information on how to become a brand ambassador for them. I have been so freaking happy with this bike and with the Continental GT. I mean, so happy. I enjoy riding this thing. I enjoy riding the Continental. I absolutely love both of those bikes, and I love them so much I sent an email requesting how in the world could I become a brand ambassador for you guys. You know, there's no dealers in Arkansas. There's no one that sees the bike knows what a Royal Enfield is. There's just not any information in Arkansas about these bikes. And Arkansas is a motorcyclist paradise. And you get to ride probably, realistically, you can probably ride 10 months out of the year. January and February are probably too cold, but other than that, you can ride. We've got, I don't know, I think it's something like 69,000 miles of dirt road. So if you've got a Himalayan or a Scram, or if you put some sort of, you know, dirt tires on one of these, we've got over 3 million acres of national forest with trails through all of it. So once again, for the Himalayan, for, you know, the Scram, that would be great for them. We've got one of the top 10 roads in America for a motorcycle ride called the Pig Trail. We've got the Trans-American Trail. We've got literally hundreds of miles of twisty blacktop and backcountry roads. And I was like, you guys are missing out. You need somebody in Arkansas to promote Royal Enfield. And I would like to be that someone, because I believe in these bikes. I love these bikes, and I want to sing the praises of these bikes. I haven't heard back yet. So, long story short, I haven't heard back. What a beautiful day for a ride. Just kind of out enjoying the country. Fresh cut hay. Woods. It's nice. We are in desperate need of some rain, though. That creek is low. All of the creeks are low. As soon as temperature drops a little bit more, and as soon as we start getting more water, I plan on a couple of big hikes, a couple of big backpacking trips coming up, and I'll start doing moto camping off of my DR650 instead of so many town rides and city street rides. I'll be switching over to a lot of dirt road and adventure type rides and camping. But I like it to be a little bit cooler to where I don't have to worry about ticks and snakes and all of the crap like that. But I am really looking forward to some dirt road riding, some adventure riding, and some moto camping. So you guys will be seeing a lot of those videos coming up shortly. See what I mean about twisty blacktop? This stuff is just everywhere. I decided to take a little bit of a shortcut, run through the what they call the river bottoms down here, and this is going to put me on a dirt road for a couple of miles. So might get the bike a little dirty, but I feel confident it'll handle the gravel road all right. I might have to go a little slow. Feels pretty sure-footed on the factory tires at about 30, 35. I think I'll stay here, no reason to push it. Yeah, the factory tires will handle, you know, loose gravel roads such as this, as long as you are careful and you maintain your speed, don't get dumb. I definitely think some 80-20 or 70-30 tires would make it feel a little bit better, but it's not really bad. Like I said, you just got to be careful, watch what you're doing, and these factory tires will allow you to do some light dirt travel at slower speeds. You know, if you're on a true dirt bike, or you're on something like my DR650, which has, you know, off-road tires, DOT rated off-road tires, you'd be doing 60 and be okay. You know, this I'm staying at about 30, so just be reasonable with it, and she should be fine for you. Got really lucky and haven't met anybody to get dusted out. Oh, I see in the mirror there, I'm leaving a dust trail behind. Oh crap, I spoke too soon. I see headlights. Dang it. I am gonna get dusted out. Oh well. I don't have real far to go. This road's not but maybe another mile, so by the time we meet, I'll only have about a half mile or so. Ah, two vehicles. Oh yeah, look at that dust. Oh well, I needed to wash the old battle bike anyway. Surprised I met 3 trucks or 3 vehicles. You hardly ever meet anybody on this road. So the tires, the factory tires on the Classic 350 may not be ideal for this type of riding, but at least you know you can do this type of riding. And like I said, I'm doing 35 miles an hour and it doesn't feel squirrely. I mean, I can feel I'm on gravel, but I haven't felt like I was going to lose control or felt anything unshaking, or, you know, anything that made me question my sanity for coming out here. Look at that, nice pretty view. Man, ain't that pretty. Arkansas sure does have some pretty country in it. Trees are starting to turn a little bit. Won't be long, I'll need to take you guys up on top of Mount Magazine. Show you around up there. Especially once the leaves start turning. Super pretty. Take you right up Highway 71 too. Lots of pretty views up that way. Beautiful day. I'm on a beautiful machine. And now I got a fuel light flashing. I'm not real far from town. I hope I make it. Salvation lies ahead. There's a gas station right up here. Gone 16.2 miles on reserve, and I don't know how big the reserve is, so glad to see the gas station. It took 2.356 gallons to fill her up, and I had went 154.4, works out to 65.5 miles to the gallon. Not too bad. Arkansas River, crossing the river bridge south of Ozark. Heathens might be the kind of place I fit in. Well, that'll pretty much conclude today's ride on the Classic 350. I've still got a couple of miles to go before I get home, but you guys have seen all of these sites before, and no reason to get you bored to death. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Taking the Classic out is always a lot of fun. I enjoyed taking it on the dirt road and trying that out. the thrill and the excitement of almost running out of gas. And hoping to find out something about the brand ambassador for Enfield. If any of you guys happen to have any leads or know of a way to become a brand ambassador, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd greatly appreciate it. If Royal Enfield, if you yourself are watching, look at this. I mean, come on. Look at what you're missing. Everybody else, thank you so much, and we will catch you next time.